It's not like it glows in the fucking dark and shit like that.
We can
So
get some of that rainbow wood from French Vietnam. That could
possible.
work.
You know, it'd be different.
It would be different, but is it good enough?
It depends on. See, the problem is that you're a carpenter, not a carver. There's a big difference
Yeah.
between somebody who makes the like all the little shit and the guy who can make the big shit. You know, big difference.
Yeah, I don't really have any crafting skills
Yeah.
besides painting.
Right.
I can paint, but she has probably 1,000 different pictures of whatever she is.
You're super good at coming up with things that are outside of your expertise.
Yeah.
I can tell Doc's putting some fucking brain food into this one. Because this will also, at least according to Freddie, help define your relationship with House Helgram. Possibly setting a tone.
It all rests on this fucking.
Do you know what their house is good? You know, what are they about? Like, do you know anything about that house?
Take a card, Chris. That's an excellent question that nobody has yet bothered to research.
No. I only met them briefly.
Mm-hmm.
I met them on 2 occasions. The first time was when we originally met them in this fortress. And the second time was when myself, Kinley, and I forgot the other person who was with us, went and visited them in the Courts of Chaos to talk about relations and stuff, but we didn't really go anywhere with that meeting. We made ourselves known, basically. Kind of formal introduction.
Well, what we could do, like, we have a little bit of time. Like we're not scrambling like holy shit, right?
Yeah.
Trying to get it done this session.
Yes, obviously.
So, scrambling.
We could trump over to Amber and like maybe ask around them because I'm thinking that they might have dealings with the Courts of Chaos. Maybe they know someone there, or like, no, like we don't know a lot of people from there.
Or you could ask, quote unquote, random.
No. That I'm not gonna go. No.
Hey, we need a birthday present. Do you have any suggestions?
That would be fucking awesome. I like to bother the king about this shit. Yeah, even if there was no weird shit going on, it's like, yo, king, birthday present. 5-year-old little girl you may not have heard of. Ideas? I know exactly what he'd suggest too. Something that makes a lot of noise. That way it'll bother the parents. For you bothering me, that'd be perfect.
Let me look through what we have.
He begins flipping through random papers and muttering to himself there, Doc.
Has to be something interesting.
put my phone on silent.
Well, that's not going to be anything. That's not that. I almost suggested Shadow walking that car over to her.
That would be a new one, I'm sure. That'd be a good car, of course. But yeah, I think every 5-year-old needs a fucking car, a muscle car
Yeah.
for preference.
Yeah, unfortunately, neither of us, as far as I know anyway, are any good at making stuff. Besides painting, maybe carpentry.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's no rule that says you have to make your own gift.
Yeah. I can buy one, but what?
What to buy? What to buy?
Nothing useful there.
Combat is easy. Child's birthday present stops the game.
Combat, you just mash a button and you
Yeah.
see what happens.
See, if you had a gift button already set up, you just mash that and see what it told you.
We can give it a magic 8-ball. Nobody knows what it does. Here, you want this? Obviously, we wouldn't say that, but...
So, Logan.
Hmm?
Now, you said, like, exotic pets or something that
well,
are sometimes given,
historically on Earth, they have been given. I'm not saying that they have been in the courts of chaos. You have no idea about that. Your history is more or less earthbound. Plus, of course, the problem with exotic pets is, it's kind of a bummer if they die soon after the party due to different gravity conditions, going insane from the courts of chaos, not having food, picking up a weird disease because they are in a totally different... I mean, there's a lot of other issues also.
I know. That's why I'm thinking this is actually a pretty good idea.
Ooh.
So what would I need? Like, so Guri is like our most advanced area that we can get to right now, right?
Tech-wise, yes. Another good question is you don't know what the tech level is in Courts of Chaos, I don't believe. Or do you?
Well, he used a lightsaber once there without any issue. So probably very high.
In where, specifically?
In the dungeons of the Courts of Chaos.
Oh, you're thinking that dungeon was in the Courts of Chaos. Interesting.
He is. I'm not.
Ah. See, his mentality is why you get weird theories about shit.
Mm.
See? You're guessing at it. Okay, cool.
I'm going because the tarot cards told us.
They told you something.
They told us Random was in the Dungeons of Chaos.
Well, the Dungeons of Chaos. I'm sure that's close to the courts. So, anyway, what was the question? Or what was the statement, Chris?
By the way, there are tons of exotic animals in French Vietnam.
No.
No?
So
you keep thinking. I'll be right back.
So here's the thing.
Mhm.
I can build and repair replicants for a living. So I was thinking of maybe making cat replicant myself. Because that way it's not going to go insane. It doesn't need to be fed, technically. But then would it work there is the problem.
One of the things I actually wanted to do was to get you to reprogram the electric monk that's aboard the spaceship. But obviously it's been surveyed, so we can't really go there. But you technically already have the replicant right there. You just need to use your Miro tools to reprogram it.
But it's also but those are for like actual like brains, not.
Oh. Okay, then we need tools, yeah, you're right.
I'm wondering if we could go to the courts using the clean room, check to see how tech works, and then leave if we wanted to.
Sure.
No, I'm wondering if it would be okay to do or not.
Oh, right, yeah. Well, did Merlin put on any stipulations about us coming and going?
No, he said if we wanted to come visit, that we should go there first, and from there we could, figure things out, so that way we wouldn't be experiencing all the craziness.
Yeah. I don't know. I have a feeling that if we showed up with a bunch of tech, all the guards there might start freaking out if we started waving shit around for no reason. We might want to at least announce that we're coming to visit or something. So they're not all, ooh, they're doing crazy experiments.
Right, but the only card I have is to the king, and I'm not going to call the king to say, hey,
Yes.
we want to stop by for a couple minutes, and then peace out.
You don't have one of his secretary, do you?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
You know what, though? I do have a trump of Mel.
Oh, yeah, she was part
And
of that. Yeah.
I pull out my trump of Mel and see if I can contact her.
Give me an amazingly great willpower roll. Hit mash times 5 button. Let's see what it comes up with.
No.
There's no response, and the card isn't even cold.
Yeah, it's the wall is fucking with us.
Yeah, no, it makes it harder.
Yeah. You can try it again if you want. And so I got Mildred out. I had to try it a couple times.
Can I try more than once?
May cause your head to explode.
All right, well, I'm going to try a bunch. Like 5 times.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, the last one.
Let me check. Couldn't expect anybody to actually try to do it. Your willpower is a 20?
Yes.
The card gets cold, but it's not answered.
I'll try Fiona.
5 tries again?
Yep.
Go for it.
By 2?
Missed by 3%. Now you know your target number.
Oh, I can do something. Oh, no, wait. That's. Let me look at something right quick because.
Essentially, you're going up against 25 willpower. Freddie, just so you don't start any weird rumors, apparently it's 25 for him. Is it 25 for you? I don't know. Experiment. Is it 25 for somebody else? So.
If you have 20 willpower, it's 25. If you have less, it's less.
Very tough barrier.
Yeah.
You gonna try any more?
Hold on.
Okay.
Okay, I found what I was looking for. I just wanted to make sure. I haven't tried it much because I'm dumb. Okay, it fails. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, there you are.
There you go. Okay. You get through, the card gets cold, but for some strange reason, it's not answered. Usually she's very good about answering stuff. There could be something going on.
Holding it, I'm going to try to see if I can spy on her through shadow.
Give me another willpower 25 or less. Then if you make that, go for it.
Tell you if I explode. I'm going to keep
The 93 causes you to explode because your target number, as with 92.
30.
Right.
Got it. All right.
Fumble card. Mark off one useful piece of gear. Tell GM what you're marking off. If GM doesn't think it's useful enough, GM chooses something else for you.
I throw the flashlight in the water.
Right, I had to buy another one.
Cool. Glad you're out of the fortress.
Yeah.
Are you out of the fortress or are you still in it?
No.
No.
Cool. You can't use trump cards unless you can see. So
I pulled out my flashlight.
yeah, fuck his flashlight. Give
And
me
somehow,
give me
even though he drew the fumble, I still get fucked.
It just works.
Right.
Chris, take card for that and give me a willpower times 5 to make your flashlight work. Fucking great. Close.
Well, the flashlight, it works.
Oh, right. Go back to your card doing.
I fail.
Super fucking hard to spy through the fucking barrier.
Do you want me to try that?
He says, offering to have his head explode. Of course, he would have to have your flashlight in order to do it. And he's got a fucking covetous look in his eyes when he looks at your flashlight. You're pretty sure he's going to pinch it.
Do you have... How's your cards? Do you have decent cards or no?
I have a limited retriever, that's it.
Okay. Should I... I'm going to play a replenish and then just limited retrieve it.
Sure, just trade me it.
No, I have a limited retrieve. I have actually limited retrieve. So
okay. I'll keep the limited
dump
retrieve
everything but the limited retrieve.
Yeah. Oh, crap.
What? Red? Oh, wait. You guys played a replenish. Bad guy gets cards. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Right.
What's behind door number 2?
Let's see. Bad guy's getting rid of some cards. That guy takes 3 cards. Hank.
Alright, let me do this real quick. So I need to draw 10.
Mm-hmm. Give me some reds.
Nope. 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 No reds.
Damn it. Okay. There's some good cards that got missed, though. I saw a Disney Princess one.
Yeah.
That'll be Chris's new favorite card.
What is it?
You know the Peasant Disguise kit?
Yeah.
Disney Princess version.
Oh.
Yeah, I have nothing.
Chris, you've got the only flashlight left. You worried?
I'm not.
Kidding.
I'm not very. I'm not very good at this, by the way. So,
At what?
spying with chumps.
He
If you want
says
me
trying
to
to
do it.
convince you to give him your flashlight.
You
Actually,
can hold it over my shoulder.
you kind of need to if you're holding the trump card. You need to hold the light for you because you got one fucking hand.
Yeah, true.
There you go.
It's up to you. Okay. Alright, so willpower times 5. No. Yes, okay. And then Trump spying.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's so close.
Mm-hmm. You want to use a reverse dice?
Yeah, sure.
Mm-hmm. So, you guys are in the bowels of the place. Pretty sure it's nighttime outside, and you're waiting for Doc Fulton's flashlight to burn out of its battery so that you can be alone in darkness with these weird demon things. And then it's sexy time.
So Logan, question. If I wanted to make a replicant,
What?
I was so one of my ideas right now is making a replicant cat because it would be a pet that would be cute and it wouldn't be affected by all the crazy chaos. Like it wouldn't go insane.
Uh-huh.
And then I could make it so I could program it so it listens to Cynthia.
Mm-hmm.
And then another part was I was thinking of installing like cyber tech on it, like making it so the fur can change to different colors on command.
Pretty
like
cool.
Stuff like little kids would like.
Oh, yeah.
Like that.
Pretty cool. Actually, you've probably seen some stuff like that, although more robot looking than cat looking in Guri.
So I could actually get like a replicant base and then I could modify it because I actually can build and repair replicants for a living.
True. Give me a memory roll for something here. Now, you're knowing a couple of things here, and they may or may not mean much to you. But in Amber, they don't have any tech stuff. Everybody wears swords. In the very, very little bit that you were in the Courts of Chaos, people wore swords and shit like that. Not sure if one equals the other or not, but I thought I'd point it out. I mean, it'd be a cool statue if tech didn't work. Unless it blew up or something, I mean.
But also, like, Martin did have cyberware on him, but it just didn't work.
You're not sure if it worked or not because you didn't really do anything with it. You could have you could be wearing around your cameras, and if they're not working, you're still wearing cameras.
Well, the thing is, he might have cyberware and use it in different zones.
Or he could have even made it into his
Artifact.
right.
Mm. Oh, that reminds me. Reach into my bag.
He has to be reminded for ultimate power in the universe. There's no other way it will come to his mind. He goes, Cool. Want to use a reverse dice on that and just fumble that shit? No? Okay, fine. What is it you're trying to make into your artifact, by the way?
Well, I have an artifact already.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
the dildo that was
Oh,
given to
yeah,
me
I forgot about that.
by
Got it.
Sandbox.
Carry on.
And let's try and infuse a spell into this, because why not?
You just infused. Well, okay, yeah, you're going to need the level.
And now I need to roll the spell here.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh,
Cool.
okay.
Now, the only problem that you've got is it doesn't have the skill to cast it yet.
But it gives me a bonus, right?
No, that's you'd have to get the basically it's ready to give you a bonus. You have to build up the skill that starts at
Right.
giving you a bonus +5 and then 10, and then it picks up its own skill, etc.
Alright, so basically it's worthless right now. Got it.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh well, I worked on it at least. So
Yeah. He pulls out a dildo and like concentrates deeply on it, strokes it slowly, nods and puts it away, and the demons all look at each other like, shit. And
I look at the demons seductively.
uh-huh.
Or I try to at least.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Right. One of the demons is like, oh.
Alright, anyway, back to serious business.
I thought you were getting ready to get down to serious business.
We could go and steal a death claw egg right quick.
Holy crap.
That would be so funny.
Not something I had thought of.
And then she could grow that up, and she could have that as her pet.
I'm gonna buy a slave and do it as a pet. Why is it so difficult just to buy? Why can't we just give her money and say, have fun? Yeah, here's some money, buy whatever you want. I'm too stupid.
Why don't you just give her a fucking carton of cigarettes and go, "I smoke up, Johnny."
Mm-hmm.
I know what Mildred would give her, a bottle of alcohol.
I'm not sure if Mildred would give up any alcohol.
Oh, it'd be empty.
Oh. That's fair. I drank it for thinking of you. No, I didn't. I can see that. Okay. Well.
Um,
I'm gonna rinse this out real quick so I don't have to chip it out. by the way, Doc, I just want to reiterate it. And yeah, it's prepped if you choose to do anything. It does strike you as very odd and suspicious that somebody who you're on good terms with and who regularly, routinely answers their Trump calls is not. Just a little FYI. As some might say, there you go. But, of course, the problem is you wouldn't be able to make it to there and then, like, shadow walking to there and then still make it to the party. You don't have much time left before you'll be late to the party. You could bring her Captain James T. Kirk, who talks like this, to the party. Although she may hate you forever. I haven't seen Doc think this much in a fucking while. I just love the fucking meanest kid. Get her a fucking wheel and a stick. There you go. We played with that back in my day. It's good enough for me. Hell, we didn't even have round wheels back then. That made it hard. I'm gonna have some editing to do.
So I'm just currently thinking along the lines of getting like a two-part gift, something along the lines of a Chinese puzzle box style thing, and once she's able to solve it, there's another gift inside of it.
Another Chinese puzzle box?
No, the real gift.
Hey, yeah. Do you have a large supply of Chinese puzzle boxes? Or?
No, we can buy one.
Yeah, you can go buy one off the shelf there. I'm sure that will be fine. Yeah.
That's all.
There's all kinds of neat shit.
What about the Nimbus 2000? We have one of those. And I'm guaranteeing you no one's ever going to use it. Why not give that to her?
That's actually not a bad idea.
It's just lying there in storage, so...
Yeah, I mean, you'd have to get the dust off of it, but other than that,
Oh yeah,
fine.
we'll clean it up.
That'd be
Get it
nice
nice.
of you, as opposed to, I found this in the garage.
Yeah.
Although that would
So-
be funnier if you were to do it that way.
That is one. And obviously, she'd need to be careful with it because it's a flying broomstick after all. But I think it's a decent idea at least.
Try it and see.
Now the question is, does magic work in the Course of Chaos? Because it is a flying broomstick. It's magic.
Yeah, magic works there.
There's a better question you can ask.
Does
Petty
power
magic?
magic work there?
There you go.
Yeah.
Ooh, I just found a fucking sexy gift to give her.
No, Logan, we're not buying that. She's too young.
Oh.
Yeah, so far that's the best I can come up with.
It's not bad, but, aside from the petty magic part.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm sure that she doesn't stay in the court all the time. They probably gotta travel into other shadows where petty magic works.
Do you think that the petty magic that works in different shadows is the same as the petty magic that works in your shadows?
True.
I'm just asking. I mean, if you wanted to, you could always give her like some baked goods like these here.
And give her some bacon.
Yeah, no, I mean baked goods like these here. These are traditional party baked goods. If you look near the discard pile and yeah. I'm sure that wouldn't cause any kind of strange stir. Or, of course, there's always this as a favorite with parents.
Yeah, no.
It's a very English type of invention, I think.
What even is that?
It's a child beating machine that they actually marketed back in the fucking 1900s. Because, being able to put boots and shit on it. The fuck? Yeah, it is from Dover. So it is English. Yeah. There you go. With torque control.
What? Logan, just for curiosity's sake, fly broomstick would be tiny, primitive air?
Yeah. Sounds good.
Damn it, I have tiny futuristic air. Shit.
Sounds good.
Really?
No. It sounds good that you're unable to fly your own broomstick. That's what sounds good.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm a horrible person. I've never denied that. Chris, are you still thinking? Have you just decided not to go and like send her a card that says, fuck you? Which is an option.
So, why was the message written in Tari?
Doc Fulton ignores you, keeping the flashlight on up from under his face so he
Are
can
we
look
sure
more.
it's actually from Trevor?
It's signed Trevor. or Simon Trevor hologram, but it's
What if
formal.
this whole? What if there is no birthday party?
Freddy becomes consumed with paranoia. Would you like to give him a good backhand, Doc? Or
I'm
perhaps
just wondering
shake him?
why it's written
No,
in,
that's actually,
Yeah.
why is it written in Thori and not in Black speak?
Good question. Freddy begins to look more paranoid. Your light flickers just a bit. The last of the flashlights. I really like the broomstick idea, aside from the little difficulty with magic thing.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's
Oh, it was a fucking good idea. Especially if she's read any of the Harry Potter books and shit.
we can bring a Harry Potter book. Wait, that's a good idea, actually. They probably don't have that much in the way of like earthly literature. They probably have their own books and stuff, but not our kind of books. And that would be something a bit more personal from our zone, our like world. Gave her a best-selling book, such as Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings or whatever. That might be a bit heavy for her, but you know.
yeah, 5. Yeah, you think?
We can give her the Red Pendant book, written by Justice Swift. That would be funny. Yeah, like, so far I'm just thinking the broomstick, a book, like a very specialized book that a 5-year-old might enjoy reading. But does she read English? Probably not.
A great question that is waiting for.
Yeah, it would need to be written in Black speak.
Awkward.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure even if we were both fluent in it, we wouldn't be able to translate it in a day, so
Not in the time you have left.
no.
Which
So yeah, back to the broomstick idea.
Right, but that's only one gift. We still need another.
Yeah, we still need one. Yeah, we need two. The best gift, the unicorn's eye.
wow. That fucking escalated quickly.
I don't think that would be giving her that.
Yeah, no.
All right, here's an idea for a good book to give a young person.
Green eggs and ham.
No, better than that.
Quantum entanglement for babies.
Mm-hmm.
That baby looks terrified.
I would be too. Getting taught about that.
Excuse me.
Come on, Doc. Come up with something quick. So far, you've got a broom that may not work there. Well, actually, to be technical on it, the broom can work anywhere. Not for flying necessarily, but as a broom. There you go, clean up.
Insert sexist remark. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I didn't even think about the gender thing, but yeah, there you go. Yeah, if only you knew more about the houses and stuff.
A duck and bring an apron or something.
God damn. Easy bake.
Well, I know some of the house names.
It's not really helpful.
Not really helpful.
So, okay, so we did visit there once, the Courts of Chaos.
Super briefly.
Right, but we did see, like, the city. Is there, like, if we trumped over there, could we...
Are you asking if they have a gift shop?
No. No. But we could go to the city that's around the castle, you know, the castle.
It looked really fucked up to you. I don't know how much of the description that you remember.
Oh no, it was really fucked up. That's why I'm asking this. I'm not just like, hey, I'm gonna go to the gift shop and buy her a teddy bear and tell the cunt to fuck off. But I mean,
you're getting closer.
Yeah, I am. So, like, really, like, is there a city there or no?
It could take none that you want to go shopping at. Let's go with that.
Okay.
Freddy gets no light. No light for Freddy. You sit in the dark.
And it's always around this time as well.
I'm pretty sure that somebody else in the UK has the switch for your lights.
Maybe. Alright, so
you got a broom. Maybe a little apron to go with it, I guess. I don't know.
Houses that I know of, there's a bunch. The only one I know anything about is the House of Sawal, and they are the keepers of the gates. That's it. Nothing else. Just while we were on that subject.
You know, we could always just trump to the clean room and, like, see if we can talk to the steward and ask him, since we don't really have a lot of information to go by.
Ask him what specifically?
Ask him about the house.
Just general info.
Yeah, general info. Where their holdings are, maybe. So maybe we can, you know, find out a little bit, like, or where we can find out more about them.
Okay.
Give me a Chris. What skills do you have relating to Amber type lore-ish stuff?
Shadow lore.
Going for more on the nobility and such. Actually, give me a roll of learn. Everybody has it. Fuck it. Freddy could try too.
Fumble.
Sounds like a good plan. I'm in favor of this. Freddy, however, has a different idea for some reason. You're thinking, yes, you should be able to get some general info on stuff. However, aside from the problem of going through the barrier thing twice, if you're needing to, 3 times actually, if you go there, ask about shit, come back to shop, and then go again, you're going to be breaching the barrier 3 times, which will be challenging. But as far as detailed information on the houses, you're guessing that the houses probably try to keep their information a little bit secretive if they're anything like the Amberites, who try to keep lots of shit secret, which you yourself know well. As they're constantly, because from what little you've seen of them, they're kind of the same thing, except they're on their end of the spectrum, as far as the chaos order thing. But they're all secretive motherfuckers who are constantly plotting and each other, manipulating each other, etc.
So I have it written as Courts of Chaos lore for this skill, or something else.
Let's see. Actually, I'll be nice and make it more general. Nobility of the Courts of Chaos lore.
Okay.
I'll give you a general nobility thing that, yeah.
Cool. I can't believe I'm going to suggest this.
Suggest it.
Well, if you're going to give her one magic item, we can give her two. I have the lightning bow as well.
No.
No. Yeah. What else do we have?
That's kind of fun, riding around on a fucking flying broom shooting magical arrows at people.
The fucking bow is bigger than her, I'm sure.
Yeah,
currently, but they grow up so fast.
No, we're not doing that. Yeah, there's nothing else in storage that stands out to me.
What you gonna do? I just see it. It's like Doc gets himself so worked up before he goes there. And when he gets there, he just pushes her into a fucking pond as he walks by. That's for inviting me to a rotten birthday. Storms out. Hit her with the broom, Freddy. We're out.
Yeah, I don't have anything
You are
else.
totally bereft of ideas after Freddy came up with one? I am shocked, Doc. Shocked. Go simpler than what you're thinking, because Freddy's thinking with his fucking rolls he's been making, showing up with anything is better than showing up going, I know what you want. Fuck you. I mean, I wouldn't show up with like truck nuts, for example, and say, you hang these off the broom, kid. That'd be awkward. I mean, if worse comes to worse, you could sacrifice Freddy to her. Every little girl likes watching Freddy's throat get slit at their birthday.
It probably has with sacrifices. It's the course of chaos.
Yeah, you have a point there.
So that.
I mean, if worse comes to worse, you could always pick a shockingly racist, insensitive gift. Become the old guy at the table. What? Owning people's not okay now? What?
I mean, it probably would be.
Bring a bunch of stuff that looks like angels, since everyone here looks like a demon.
Yeah, could do. Yeah, you're not really up on the whole culture thing. Oh, and because of that, give me a evidence analysis roll of both of you. Going for half. Come on, half. Fuck you and your quarter.